Hi guys, good evening. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday night, family night. What's going on? What's going on? I was late popping into Mama V's live. I usually try to catch at least the last 35 minutes or so, or at least the last 15 if I'm really running behind. But today I was really running behind. I barely made it in time for my live. So, but I'm here. So it was an adventure today. Hello. Who we got in here? We got Mike Birch, we got Paul Honeyman, we got Tim Mason, James Hall. Hello to everyone who made it over from Mama V. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up on the way in. James is reminding us to smash that button. Evelyn Newman, hello. Hiking with Jackie Boy. What is going on? Hello. Sylvia King says, good evening, everyone. Auntie Ann, of course, says hello to everyone. Our Okie Homestead, hello Marie, what's going on? David Glunt, hello. What is going on? Jesse James says hello to everyone. Greg is in the house, I love it. Larry is in the house from Florida. Hello Mama Murphy, howdy. MT Homestead is here, large and in charge, I love it. Billy Tyson says hi. Cody Malone says, hello, enjoy the show. Well, good. It hasn't really happened yet. Here it is.
Here's the show.
Oh, yeah. Here's the show. It's hard to set it up when he's not here to get it like even until I know where exactly he's going to sit. But that
I was sitting in the same spot.
Why do I feel like we're in you know why? Because the coffee table is in a slightly different spot because I cleaned yesterday and I moved the coffee table. So I feel out of balance, but that's all right. We'll make it work.
Okay.
True story. So
what's going on?
Hello. So
hello, Steve.
I'll tell you guys real quick while we're having people kind of file in and saying hellos and all. Yeah, that roast was something, wasn't it? Mama Murphy says, love that roast y'all done it too. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and you know what? I did that at the last minute.
No, you did it after the deadline.
Yeah, I did it at the last minute after the last minute.
Yeah.
I was watching some of the other roasts. And I thought, man, I had a couple of good ideas. I thought, man, I want to do one, because Sid did her roast, but we hadn't talked about it because a lot of times I'm in there working, doing the day job, and she'll shoot sipping and spilling, or she'll shoot some parts of a video, and something little like that. It's like, should just go shoot it, you know. But then
he was in the text thread, the group chat, so I just figured he knew about it and had chosen to just not participate. So
we just hadn't
really talked about it either. Yeah.
So yeah, the lack of communication sometimes is interpreted as communication that means no. Think about that one, people. Anyway,
there you go.
So I was thinking about it and I was like, man. So I text him and I was like, dude, is it too late?
Mind you, he wanted them all in by noon. Mike texted him at like 2:30.
Yeah, I texted him at 2:30 and said, is it too late to make one? So then I had to get Sid. She was doing other things because I wanted her to film me because I didn't want the camera stationary.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I
was literally in the bathroom about to start the water to jump in the shower because I had been cleaning and working and stuff all day. I was about to hop in the shower and he's like, hey, can you come film me? And I'm like, let me put clothes on.
Yeah.
But today has been an absolute, oh my goodness, the last 2 hours have just been absolutely crazy. I told you guys on Sippin' and Spillin' that I was taking both Kusi and Nash, our outdoor livestock guardian dogs, to the vet so that they could get their rabies shot. I've given them all their other puppy shots and stuff, and wanted to get the consultation about getting Nash spayed. Because some vets will only do it if they're so old or if they're a certain size. Anyway, I didn't know where she was going to fall in that category for our vet in town. So anyway, so got that squared away. So probably in the next couple of weeks she'll get snipped. But so I had both of the dogs in the back of the car, Bunko in the carrier because he was getting his rabies shot too in the front seat. And about 5 minutes into the drive, Bunko's like deuces and opens up his carrier and comes out. And so that was fun. And then Frankie met me in town. I had her walk to the courthouse and she helped me wrangle all the animals at the vet. But it was, and then of course on the way home, I was in such a hurry to get home to drop the animals off that I forgot to like walk the dogs around a little bit before we got back in the truck. And Kusi left me a present in the truck on the drive home. So it was a craptastic afternoon.
Wow.
But my truck, I cleaned it right away, and luckily he did it only on the rubber mat. So,
let me hit some a few things here real quick. Rodney, thank you. It wasn't really for me. It wasn't about trying to be the best one. I thought they were all fun. We did not enter it to win anyway. We already getting our honey. We just did it to have fun.
Yeah.
Auntie Ann, you'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna talk about that shortly. Brian, Vineyard Farmhouse. Sorry for ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just ignoring you. I did get your text. I did save it in my phone. I will get back to you. I don't know when. I'm going out. Tomorrow's my last day. Then I'm going out of town for 4 days, and yeah, we're gonna do something.
I don't know what he's talking about right now. So
it's Brian knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. Nobody else does.
That's right. Sorry, guys. And there was another one that I missed that I wanted to answer. Lynn the Okie, do y'all have another channel? Yes, we have another channel called Sippin' and Spillin'. So this channel, with the exception of our live on Wednesday nights, where we sit and chat with you guys live, which is kind of its own format, this channel is all produced videos. This is where we post when we're doing projects, when we're building stuff, whatever we're doing, even if it's just playing with the animals, whatever, those videos get posted here. And then Sipping and Spilling is where we talk about stuff. And, most of the time, Sid does Sipping and Spilling by herself because she films it. It's an unedited 15 to 30-minute video, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Sometimes I will actually have a video for you guys on Sippin' and Spillin' tomorrow because I filmed a little bit of the debacle that was the car ride today. So if you want to see,
yeah, so it's like 4 or 5 days a week, and it's always something like fresh. Like she films it like tonight and posts it tomorrow morning, or sometimes the same day. Yeah. But it's pretty like right then, and it's about relevant. She talks about what's going on.
It's like
right
a little
now.
bit of behind the scenes, or a little bit of like the mundane stuff that whatever. But it's the talking channel.
Yeah, and not all people like the talking format channels, so that's why we did it on its own channel.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it on here,
And I know a lot of people. Dano Piccolo was just saying he got his shirt from a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
We did we hit the 100K subscriber mark, and so we did a giveaway, and I've been getting the notifications that people have been I saw they shipped, and then I saw that they're starting to get delivered now. So everybody should pretty much.
Thank you for pointing that out. We got 127 people in here. 68 thumbs up.
That's right.
Some of y'all need to.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Justin Backroad Freedom says, "Welcome in, everybody, but remember to hit that like button."
Auntie Ann just posted a link to the Sippin' and Spillin' channel, so go check that out if you want to hear Sid ramble on for 15 to 30 minutes on a daily basis about what's going on around here. A lot of times she's complaining about what's not going on around here, but it's entertaining.
And we go check on the animals sometimes and whatever, but you get a little behind the scenes peek sometimes and stuff. So,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And then I had just cleaned the stock tank too, and I didn't fix the wire mesh in there properly, and I guess it was too pushed down, and the rooster ate all my goldfish again in that tank. Here's what I need to do. I figured out exactly the spot that he sits on and poops in the water. I need to build a little like plank that he can like sit on where it won't poop into the water, so that I can keep that water cleaner. Because I can scoop it out, but it gets struggle bussy. I don't know. I need to solve for the rooster and the stock tank.
I think the stock tank needs a cover on it with like a hole in the cover big enough for the animals to drink out of. But like if the rooster sits on the cover, his poop's going to go on the cover and not down into the water.
Yeah.
And with that cover covering like 2/3 of the top of the tank with a hole to drink out of, the fish can get away from it.
Yeah, but Kusi likes to put his whole.
Kusi can deal, yeah.
I know.
Whatever.
He likes to stand with his feet in the.
I can make a cover for that thing out of wood, probably.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was picturing. It was like a little half cut. He only sits on the one corner, and for a while he was doing good. He was keeping his butt over the other end and just pooping on the ground, but now he's back to facing the other way and pooping in the water. So I almost have to go out there at night and like turn the rooster. Got to go out and turn my rooster so he doesn't poop in the stock tank. Oh, blessed. Anyway, so yeah. Woo.
Oh, Paul just said Sid's a good-looking one and not the diva.
Oh,
Talking about Sid walking
slightly
on
accurate.
sipping and chilling. It's actually sipping and spilling, but I like that.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Like one. But I'm assuming I didn't need to get anything for you for your trip because today was your cutoff to give me your list.
I'm already planning on doing my own shopping.
Okay, good.
So as soon as I saw that flamingo pillowcase that you put out for me, I was like, I'm not letting her. I'm not letting her do a damn thing for this trip.
Oh, come on. That was in case you miss me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna miss me, huh?
I'm gonna be fishing, so I'm gonna try to be thinking about fishing.
I thought if you got lonely at night and you saw the flamingo pillowcase, you'd be happy.
No. You want me to take that flamingo pillowcase because it's a guys' weekend, and you want the guys to roast me for sleeping on a flamingo pillowcase. That's what you want. And you were hoping I wasn't going to notice that you staged a flamingo pillowcase for me.
That's not true.
But when I saw that, I was like, yep, I'm not letting her do any planning for this trip.
I did wash your big blanket for you, though.
Yes, you did.
And I put the pillow down there for you.
Yes, you did.
So you're welcome. The rest you're on your own.
Yeah. I don't really need to do much. I have all the fishing gear I need. And I want to get
sheets or something.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some
beef
just
jerky
like two
and
flat sheets. Yeah, and then I think some beef jerky, a loaf of bread. I just want to be able to, like some cheese, some lunch meat, a small thing of mustard. I don't even really need mayo. Be able to make some sandwiches if I want to make sandwiches, but for the most part,
Yeah.
there's a little store there. We're gonna go out to dinner probably.
Oh, you are? I thought you guys were gonna make your food.
No, those guys don't like to eat trout.
What?
Which, hey. David, however, said he might film a Friday, whatever.
Oh, Fired Up Friday.
Fired Up Friday, and might cook some fish. But
there you go. Gypsy Trails, Randall, $10 super chat. Mike, I voted for you. Howdy.
Thank you, Gypsy. I had fun with that. I really enjoyed Drew's.
Yeah, Drew's was cute. Drew's and Lindsay's was cute.
David's with Come On Mountain was right on par with what I would expect from David. So, of course, I enjoyed that. And then the one that really shocked me.
I know you didn't mean it to, but that sounded like a slam the way that you said it, but I know that's not what you meant.
I guess it could.
Weird.
Like I know David, so I expected David's to be good.
To go over the top,
and to go over the top. Yeah. So
and then you had to meet that energy and raise it.
And then he delivered, I
just want to know why he had that wig. Like, think about it, people.
Where'd that wig come from?
I know he didn't go to the store and buy that wig for this.
Right. He pulled that out of his closet.
He had that wig. I just want you guys
what
to
else has he got in the closet?
I'm just saying. Case of Bud Light?
That's a question right there. That's a valid question.
That was the first thing I thought of is, where did he get the wig?
Y'all, here's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to
go to David's channel and say, where did you get that wig?
No, don't even say, where'd you get that wig? Say,
why did you have
good thing you happen to have that wig in your closet.
Yeah.
Let's see how many of y'all can go to his channel and just say, hey, man, good thing you happen to have that wig in your closet. Yeah. What else you got in that closet? Go ahead.
It's the Bud Light, probably.
Yeah. And then just say love from 3 Mississippi.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fired Up Friday / Flamingo Roast. Oh, nope, Ace. Alaska, the Last Frontier Homestead says, I got to run. Not very much daylight left. Need to get some stuff done today. I totally understand.
Yeah.
That daylight is dwindling fast down here, too. Not as fast as yours, but yep.
Yeah. Well, what's sad about his daylight is
once it's gone, it's gone.
Oh, man, when his days get short, they get short.
They get non-existent.
But then when they get long, they get long. Well, I don't know how far north he is. I'm not sure exactly where he is. Yeah. But yeah, it's the daylight time and nighttime, lack of light time are quite exaggerated the further north you get there.
Okay.
Does David even have a closet in the tiny house? He actually does.
He does.
He did build a small closet.
Well, yeah, and he's redone the whole inside now, so maybe he's got a big walk-in closet now.
Nope.
To hold all his wigs.
Nope.
And skinny jeans. And we're roasting David now, and he didn't even ask for it. Oh man, he's not even here to defend himself. I'll be quiet now.
Question: Where's Frankie?
She's at church.
Yeah, Frankie's at.
She's at church. She's churching. Yeah, she helped me with the animals at the vet today, and then we ran the animals home, and then I took her with me to run to the grocery store super fast, and then I dropped her off at church, and then I'll go pick her up when we're done with you guys. But yeah. That's what's happening. Should we start a little bit of our mail call?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do
that box right there on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one first. So Mike was in Eddie Family Farms live a couple weeks ago.
How many people in here, raise your hand if you know Eddie Family Farms, if you're familiar with their channel. I just say Eddie. Like, what do we got? We got 168 people in here. Yeah. Let's see how many people know Eddie Family Farms.
Yeah.
Just.
And they came to.
I do. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. They came to visit us
Eddie,
here.
Eddie.
A few.
Eddie.
Well, I guess it's maybe been like
Hands
month or two now.
I want to raise the hand. That's
there
cool.
We go. See, there you go.
Like
yeah.
Eddie.
So they came to visit us. I don't know if you guys saw that video. They did a video on their channel of visiting here, and we did a video of them coming to visit.
Correct. Former deputy sheriff, I believe.
Yes. Yep. Anyway, super sweet family, great people. If you don't know who they are, you should go check them out. But anyway, Mike was in one of their lives where they were launching their new merch or packing their merch or something with their merch, talking about their merch. I don't know.
Actually, that it just came up, I think, while they were in there.
Oh, I don't know. Well, they were in a live. Yeah. I had seen them getting their shipment of merch on a live like earlier that week, and I had talked to them for a minute, and then he was on one of their he was on one of their late night lives, and he bought a shirt from them. Well, they're so sweet. They messaged us and said, you gotta send a shirt for Sid and Frankie too. So
I think it's worth showing them. Let me see that.
Oh yeah, they gotta see that. I know, I'm terrible. So I'll show you this one that doesn't have everybody's address on it, but they've got their own little packing tape because they pack everything themselves.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool packing tape. All right, it's just gonna be the top.
Yeah, that's the top.
I'm surprised you brought scissors instead of a knife.
Well, because that's
and poultry shears, kitchen scissors that are like, quarter of an inch thick.
Because my knife is in my purse and I didn't grab that. I don't know. Is John from Cold? There's John. Cold Beer Brand said, did somebody say merch?
Right.
Oh, let's see what we got from them here. We got, this is nice. This is a good one. I might steal this one. Eddie Family Farms. That's a nice hat right there. That's a nice hat. Let's see. Oh, you look like a gangster now.
What's up, Vato?
See, this is either
this is a nice hat.
Let's see. Oh, lots of stickers. We got some stickers.
Not made in
and a
China.
magnet. These are magnets. We can put.
Oh, that's a good hat.
Put a magnet. Lots of magnets. I love it. And a bunch of stickers. Can add to my sticker cup.
Yeah, I want to put the magnets on the tractor on Kenny.
There you go. And then let's see. We've got a Badger, Cinderella, Cowboy, Eddie Family Farm. Some of their animals that they kind of highlight that they're.
Pretty sure that's the one I ordered.
I don't know. This is just
this
is a medium.
Oh, it's not mine. I'm no medium.
This is yours. That's the same shirt though.
There we go.
That's the one that he ordered. I'm surprised you got one with all the animals on it.
I like this shirt. You know why? Because it's the most recognizable as an Eddie Family Farm shirt.
I don't know. This is pretty recognizable.
Oh yeah, that's
nice.
That's
my shirt.
Ooh, I didn't see that one.
That's mine.
That is nice.
One of these is Frankie's, but she'll probably want this one anyway. So.
Yes. Let's see here. Did anybody post a link?
That's awesome.
That right there it is. Auntie Ann, right on cue. Auntie Ann is such a rock star.
On it, dude. Let me tell you what.
Whew, last night she had her work cut out for her.
During Tim's live, with no preparation and no warning, he thrust her into the fire.
He was like, by the way, Auntie Ann, you're gonna manage this program.
Auntie Ann, as always, came out on top. So, Auntie Anne, if we haven't told you lately, as a collective, we appreciate you.
I like the hat, but it was making a shadow on my face.
That is a cool hat, though. I mean, look at that. That's pretty.
A good looking hat.
That's got that leather thing on it. That's cool.
So anyway, Auntie Anne just posted a link for Eddy Family Farms right there. For those of you guys who are not familiar with Eddy Family Farms, great family, good people. They're doing similar things to what we're doing, and they're just genuine good people.
They just have more children than we do.
Yeah, they got a litter.
But everybody has more children than we do because we just have the one.
Yeah, Auntie Anne was like, I worked for it last night. Oh man!
And let me tell you, not to like brag on somebody else's merch, but these shirts are really soft.
Yeah, these are good shirts.
Like high quality t-shirts, very soft.
What is this? It's a Gildan. I'm familiar with this brand name.
Very soft. I'm not angry at that at all. You know how some t-shirts are like kind of stiff and starchy and scratchy. Like I loved him, but sometimes his shirts are a little bit scratchy to me. Not the tank tops, but the t-shirt ones. These are soft like butter. Soft like butter.
Also not made in China. It's tough to find merch that's not made in China.
But they're packing it themselves, so that's the difference.
So when when you got somebody that's got merch that's not made in China, they're paying attention to that. That's cool.
I wonder if this will stick to my metal cup.
No, because your cup is non-ferrous metal.
Do
you know what that means?
Yeah, it means it won't stick.
Is that what it means?
I don't know if I have room anymore on this cup.
It's aluminum.
Aluminum. I do have my cold beer sticker on there. I might have to start another cup again. I'm running out of room.
Yeah. And if it was ferrous, well, it would rust. So
that's true.
Let's see here. Josh said, Mike, did you get that freeze dryer I sent you?
What?
Yeah, no, I know that's a joke.
Right?
Because
those things are
expensive, but feel free. Go ahead. I mean, good freeze dryers, like I've looked at some of them that are like $4,000.
Charlie B says, sitting next to Sid with scissors, danger close.
I know. That's why I took the scissors and I relocated them.
Oh, Gypsy Trail says, I just noticed Mike's shirt. I love it. I like Eddie's E. Looks like a branding. Yes, it does. Very cool.
Going down from the 22 long rifle all the way up to the 50 BMG there.
That's what she said.
Let's see here.
Debbie Bailey, is there anything special Frankie needs for her horse? And I wanted to find out if there was any way of getting an autographed picture of her and her, I guess with her and the horse. We have a 4-H group and we would like to add it. I'm guessing then to at the 4-H. I think I know what you mean. Yes, I can figure that out. I have to print a picture, which I don't even know if there's any places to print pictures around here. I'll figure that out.
Costco online.
Debbie, send me an email at 3mississippifarms@gmail. And we'll get together and figure that out. We'll get together and figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't honestly know what she needs for the horse right now. I know she needs like a couple of weird things. She needs a strap for the
ad. I don't know how I feel about it during.
Dude, that's the first time I saw that. This little thing just popped up at the bottom, and it said ads are fixing to run for some folks.
That's not what it said.
But that's what it meant.
The redneck version, yeah.
And then it gives us the option to skip it. So hopefully, no ads ran for any of you guys right now as I'm saying this because we skipped it.
Right.
But you never know about YouTube.
No. So, but yeah, Debbie Bailey, just send me an email to that email address that's on the channel through Mississippi Farms, and we can figure out about getting your 4-H group that picture from our FFA president. There you go.
That's right. Josh, man, nervously, I do not have a food plot update. I have not been back out there. So so we got rain the day I spread the seeds. And then like 2 days later, we got a decent drizzle in the evening. And I think it was able to kind of soak in. But then we've gone a few days without really any moisture. So I'm a little nervous, and I have not gone back out and checked the food plots.
Yes, Eddie Family Farms used to be rustic woodwork, and they still kind of use that.
That's right.
It's written on stuff, and
Yeah.
it's still kind of in there. Sort of like you can still find stuff that says the Crouch Ranch on some of our things, like if you dig deep enough. But yeah, that's what they used to be.
Yeah, cold beer. No, not what I would call big bucks. I'm starting to get some bucks on trail cameras. I got a 6 point last week that was still in velvet, which is interesting because all the other bucks here are out of velvet now. And in fact, like the points are still rounded. It was really cool, like super late. And then I got a kind of a small 8 point, like man, like a young like a 2-year-old 8 point that is still really small, but got potential. And then I got one 8 point that's almost a shooter, but not.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like right at his ears. The best one I've got on the camera so far, but not a shooter. Let him go another year or two.
Yeah, somebody just said to check Wally World. Ours does not offer that. A lot of them don't anymore, especially out here. So I might have to. I know I can do it like through like Snapfish or something online. So I might do that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
to
online
print
solutions.
pictures. Yeah. Is there anything special for you? I don't know.
Oh, Anthony.
I don't know, Debbie. I don't know. I will.
Beulah's former daddy.
That's right.
I actually ordered my garlic from Territorial Seed. And I've got 3 different varieties going right now. So, and I'll tell you, man, I hope they still have some.
Ooh, Cold Beer Ranch says, I got a piggy problem, like 25 at a feeder at a time. Any pigs? We have not had any pigs, but it sounds like you need Yacht to come visit.
You need one of them big drop traps. 25 at a time is too many to try to
that's a lot.
Pew away. You're gonna need to trap them.
And you've got that, big flat I'm just picturing it, like from what I've seen from the videos, that just seems
yeah.
Like
I mean, do you have anywhere you can bury carcasses, or because if you got 25 pigs at a feeder and you figure out how to make them all dead, now you got 25 dead pigs to worry about. That's a lot. Yeah.
Unless he's not talking about wild pigs and they just had pigs. I don't think that's what he means. So I'm pretty sure he means wild pigs. Master Game Drama, $2 super chat. Favorite Halloween? You mean like, are you asking what our favorite Halloween movie is? Or I'm not sure what you mean.
Urban Farmer, just found your channel a few weeks ago. Thanks for all the videos. Love the channel. God bless your family. Oh man, you know what? Thank you so much. And God bless your family as well. We're glad you found us. Hopefully we can continue to produce content that you enjoy.
And I agree with the last part as well.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just didn't read it because, YouTube, but yes.
I just have a question. Because I'm curious. Can I see Mike's flamingo pillowcase?
It's not Mike's.
It's not
flamingo
his.
pillowcase.
It's a twin set that I had got for Frankie like a while ago, and then I use it as like a guest. What?
That makes me nervous.
What? Who's texting? Uh-oh. Yeah, but we're busy. Anyway,
I may have to go help a neighbor with something.
Yeah, there's our neighbor Ross. If you guys saw the hoof trimming video or any of the ones where they were helping like move the cattle, that's our buddy Ross. That's our neighbor that lives over here. And sometimes he'll just call Mike and be like, "What are you doing?" Well, this happened.
And that usually means
I need you. Usually, or it might mean like, "Hey, I want to hang out for a minute and chat." But usually it means I need something. Like I need hands on deck.
Yeah, but don't think for a minute that there's anything wrong with that, because when I call him and say, "Hey man, what are you doing?" It either means, let's hang out for a few minutes, or I could use a hand, and homeboy's here. Like he's the one that just baled all that hay for us on that other pasture.
I forgot about that video too.
He's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like forget about
nothing
it.
Wrong with it at
whatever,
all. But
whatever you need.
You just never know sometimes, because you never know what because of the job he has, you never know what he might need. So it's always like, what are we doing?
Am I putting my mud boots on?
Yeah.
Do I need to bring gloves? What kind of gloves? Light gloves or heavy gloves? Yeah.
What is this? Oh yeah. So John just sent a picture of. Let me see if I can get this on the screen so you guys can see it. So John from Cold Beer Ranch. I can't make it focus. It's a little blurry, but all those big things, that's all around. It looks like a corn feeder out there. And they're all, that's a lot. Those are big. Woo, John, you got your work cut out for you. That's a lot. Holy moly. That's a lot. Whew. Yeah, that's you need somebody to come and annihilate them.
We should look at that other box there in case I wind up having to run next door.
Oh yeah.
Leave you for part of the live.
Anthony Honnold says, Mike, how late is too late to plant? That'll make you talk for a minute.
Well, look, man. I mean, down here we're doing good. You know, we're far enough south. Even if we get a first frost, we're gonna get warm pockets after that. You know how that goes, right? I mean, sometimes you're wearing shorts at Christmas time. You know, all we need to do is just make sure that we just need to make sure that the garlic starts to root and gets some green shoots up before like real winter hits. So it's going to need a little bit of some warm days to do that. We still got plenty of time. The bigger concern, you know, is getting the garlic because you know people farther north, you know, they're running out of time to plant. So everybody's ordering it up. So honestly, man, if I were you and I was trying to get some garlic to plant, Anthony, man, I would give you garlic if I hadn't just planted all mine. If I'd have known, I'd have given you some, but I got it all in the ground the other day. But man, go to Territorial Seed, and if they've got any left, order it because they literally will run out within days.
Let's Trade Paint says hog hunting on Cold Beer Ranch. That's right. But guys, this is the exciting thing. Remember, I just was talking about a couple weeks ago, we did our 100K subscriber giveaway. And those of you that are in here, there's a couple people that won that are in here that got their stuff. Or at least I know at least Dano. I don't, maybe not anybody else is in here right now. But we very quickly,
can we show the box?
You want to show the box?
Let's show the box.
Okay, I want to show the box. We got a present. What? So when you hit 100,000 subscribers, for those of you who don't know, you get a plaque.
Yeah,
the YouTube. Oh, okay.
I'll open it.
All right. It's open. It's just I was in the middle, and you gotta open.
I can handle opening
anyway,
the box.
You get a silver play button with the YouTube logo on it and your channel name, and like it's a little commemorative thing. And Tim actually from Ridge Life texted both us and Mel and was like, hey, did you guys ever apply for your check mark and whatever? Anyway, and that was right when we
Isn't that so cool? Isn't that awesome?
Very nice. Very nice. That's so cool. That's cool. Anyway, guys, this is exciting because this is like the first time that
we hadn't opened the box yet.
And
I'm just seeing it for the first time.
And I was really only billing the mail call as the Eddie Family Farm stuff because I didn't know if this was going to make it in time for our live or not. I saw the tracking for it, but I wasn't sure. But there it is. Look at that. 3
Mississippi.
Yep.
For passing 100,000 subscribers. Wow.
Yep. That's exciting.
That's insane. And I forget what the statistics are on that. I want to say somebody Google it. Somebody Google it. What percentage of YouTube channels are over 100,000 subscribers? I know it's single digits. Single digits, like I don't know, something like
single digits?
8 or 9% of YouTube channels
percentage. Okay.
make it to 100,000 subscribers. So that's super cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was exciting, and in fact, it was funny because I was literally about to head out, back out into town, and I see the UPS backing up with it, and I like actually met him in the driveway, and he like handed it to me, and I should have filmed that, but I was so like, oh hey, but I didn't. But how cool! Now I gotta find a good place to put it.
I think it's gonna need 2 or 3 places. 7% is what they said at Vid Summit. 7% of YouTube channels make it to 100,000 subscribers.
So we're in the 7. We're a 7%ers club, I guess.
Nice.
The top 7%, I guess. That's pretty cool. So I'm stoked about this. This was one of those things that was a long time coming, and we're excited about it. So couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you for supporting us and encouraging us. And
Here, I'll just go hang out in my office now.
yeah. I'm probably gonna like put it here, like when we do our lives, and I'll just swap it out. No, I'll take this one down and put it in the middle when we have our lives, so it's up there, and then I'll take it down and just put it on the shelf over there.
I'm just trying to show them the gun show.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Oh my word.
But that was pretty cool. So yeah, Google
exciting.
says 7%, she said. So yeah.
Nice.
So I love it. I love it. So yeah, so Tim reminded us that we hadn't gotten our check marks yet, and we were still waiting on our plaque at that point. But that they email you after, you know, they're sure that you've actually hit it. They like verify, you know, everything. So that's pretty exciting. We got our verification. We hit our 100K, got our plaque. That's exciting stuff. That was
super exciting.
That was really, really cool.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna wind up letting Sid close out the
you have to go wrangle an animal
top
or
half
something?
of this. Yeah, I gotta run over to Ross's shop and give him a hand. I told him about 10 minutes, so that was 5 minutes ago. So
can I see?
Hang out for a minute.
I'm just curious. I want to see what this.
You can't read any of it.
I know I won't, but I just want to know what's going on.
Can't read it.
I won't read it out loud. Really? Okay. That's what I thought.
Let's see. What's a video? A video. Have a good night, Mike. A video. James Hall.
I have no idea.
Got to go feed critters. ROK Homestead. Yeah, they get hungry.
Will's Doggery. I know a few channels over 1 million. Yeah, I bet that number is even smaller. I imagine the percentage.
I mean, like to reach 1 million is
it's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a much smaller club.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the elite club.
That's like crazy viral. Like yeah. For sure.
So yeah, I mean,
hey, Sherman's Family Farm.
I do need to go check the deer plots before I leave, before I go out of town. I don't know if I want to know. I just don't know if we've had enough moisture to actually germinate out there, and I don't want to know if they didn't. Eventually, I have to know. But I may have just fed the birds a bunch of very expensive yacht
I don't think
Lucky
so.
7 blend seeds.
I think we got enough water, enough rain. Remember, we had that kind of decent, steady rain.
Yeah.
For a couple hours. Like, I'm sure it's fine. It's fine.
No, don't do that.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We say it's fine. Yeah. More coming next week? More rain or I don't know.
Oh, you planted some yesterday, Josh, and the turkeys are all over it.
Uh-oh.
Any good turkeys out there? I actually did catch a couple of turkeys on trail camera.
Thank you, Rodney. It's been a wild ride watching you guys reach 100K. Thank you.
Yes. Hey, it's been fun.
It has been. It's been a journey. And we're not done yet either. I mean,
the
game's not over. We're not.
That was just a good benchmark, right? It's like, okay, cool. Yeah. But that was by no means like the goal that we wanted to reach.
Yeah.
When you say the goal, it's like, Wes,
Mike leaves for his fishing trip on Friday. Leaves for it on Friday, and then I got to do a bunch of stuff at church on Friday and run Frankie around a little bit, and then Saturday we are just hunkering down for some girl time. So while they're out fishing.
That's right.
That seed never had a chance. It doesn't sound like it, Josh.
Yeah, now, man, if you got, what did you say? 3 toms and 15 hens.
Oh yeah, that's a nice flock, though.
Yeah. Did you at least drag something over it, or? Yeah, no, you just fed the turkeys is what you did. Bummer. I don't even want to know.
Well, that's okay. Yes, they're going fishing. They're leaving to go fishing on Friday. And are you abandoning that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for dipping.
Thanks, guys.
You're such a dork. Here, at least put those back for me. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. He's terrible. Anyway, guys, let's see. He's like, deuces, I'm out. That's right. They are called gobble gobbles for a reason. That is true. I want to get some turkeys this year. In fact, next month is going to be starting to be time to plan out my flocks for um, what I need to order for my meat birds and all of that. So I need to start getting on that because my brain was just kind of recovering from the end of summer, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be getting into starting over again soon. So I need to start putting in my orders and doing my things and my planning. Member David Glunt says, my wife and I were walking in the backfield and a turkey came out at us and started chasing my wife. Good thing I never go outside without my pew pew or with my pew pew. I never, well, he says with my pew pew, but I think he means without. So they had a nice turkey dinner, maybe. Now we can all make fun of Mike because he's not here. That's right. That's right. That's okay. He leaves the women to do the heavy lifting. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes, I mean, at least he showed up for even a little bit of this live. I mean, that's, he fits me in when he can. It's fine. Yeah, now we can talk about Mike's gun show.
Come on.
Oh, see, he's still in the house. There we go. All right, behave yourself, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fishing where? They're fishing in Arkansas. I don't know exactly where. He mentioned it to me once, but I know they're also like not announcing it because they don't, I mean, I guess they don't want to get stalked. I don't know. But I don't know what lake or whatever they're at. I just know that there's cabins and they're going to be at the cabins. And that's all I know. And Tim found the cabins, from what I understand. And they're bougie cabins. So I don't know. I thought it used big guns, not rimfires. I don't know, Josh. Maybe. Charlene Grady, hello. Hello from Cape Cod. My goodness. Yeah, guys, I know she got up and then she laid back down. That was Sky. But man, oh, what I'm so glad. I told Frankie today, I was like, thank you so much for your help, because when I asked her, normally on Wednesdays, like one of her friends will take the bus home with her and they'll kind of hang out here and then I take them to youth. And we've been doing that for a couple weeks now. And today I had asked her, it was like last week or whatever. I said, hey, on Wednesday, can you like walk from school to town? I'll pick you up and you can help me wrangle the animals because I got to take everybody to bed. And she's like, everybody? And I'm like, everybody. Well, not these two, but like everybody else. And she was like, okay, yeah, sure. So it worked out. So anyway, I told her, I was like, I'm very grateful that you were available to help me, because sometimes I try, I have to get stuff done a lot of times when I don't have the ability to have Frankie help me with stuff because she's in school. That's why sometimes summertime is nice, because I can like have her like have a hand in things. So I got like the last appointment available at the vet so that I could, have her help me. Because it's hard to like wrangle certain things by yourself. And Mike's busy at work during the day, so he can't help me with stuff. And so that's a lot of times while there's a lot of things that get done that I don't film because I'm trying to like squeeze everything in. Whereas when he does something, a lot of times I'm able to film it, or Frankie's there with him and they're filming. Like, it makes it easier. When I'm doing it by myself, it's a lot harder. So that's why I feel for people that have like their single person channel where they don't have somebody that they live with that can kind of help with some of that, because it gets tricky. It's a little overwhelming sometimes to try to do it all with, yeah, it's hard. That's right. Justin says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That's right. Steve C. Sid, when Mike leaves for his fishing trip with the guys at the last minute, you should go in his pack and swap out the boxers for thongs. Oh my gosh. That would be hysterical. That is such an amazing idea. If I had more time or had thought ahead, I would 100% go to Walmart. If I had time, maybe I will go to Walmart and like snag a pair and shove it in his pack. Like put it in his fishing vest or something. Oh my God, the best. That would be funny. That would be really funny. And also roll up the pillowcase and shove it in his thing. That would be funny too. So, yeah. David Glunt says, I'm looking at sweatshirts on your bonfire, wondering how warm they are and wishing you had stickers on there. Yeah, so I don't have the stickers on there because they don't offer, I have gone, they used to offer stickers, then they stopped. And I have not, I keep like looking. They don't, I can't figure out the sticker situation on there. I guess they just don't offer them anymore. But the sweatshirts are warm. The sweatshirts are very warm. I had one on yesterday, actually. Or was it the day before? I don't remember. Whatever. I had one of them on, and they're very warm. They're pretty soft inside, um, and they're pretty warm. I mean, they're not like, if you go out in, you know, 10-degree weather, you're still going to want another layer on and probably a layer underneath. But in general, it's not like a thin sweatshirt. Like this, I would say is a thin sweatshirt. Like this is like, it's not super warm, but it's not like, it's got a little bit of fuzz inside, but it's like a thinner sweatshirt. Those are thicker, if that helps at all for comparison. So thank you, Richie. Richie says, congrats on the 100K subscribers. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Butler Family Farm saying hello, hello. Yes. So guys, I'm telling you, I like I said, Frankie's such a big helper around here, but it's nice. Like when I get to have her help me, which is rare. Usually it's Mike having him help her with stuff. Usually I just kind of truck through and do it by myself. Exhibit A. So on the rare occasions that I get to enlist her help, it's really nice. That's why we also like to have our girl time. So I'm really looking forward to Mike's fishing trip. Like really looking forward to it because I know a few things for a fact. I know that my house will stay clean. I know that uh, nobody will be like asking me to do something for them at the last minute because they forgot about it. And I'll have some girl time with Frankie, and we're gonna watch like movies, and we got some yummy snacks that we're gonna make. So I'm excited about that. I am excited about that. The only problem that I do have is the one thing that Mike does consistently for me is he uploads the videos, he puts in all the keywords, and skip that ad too because I don't like it. He puts in all the keyword stuff, puts the description. Sometimes I write part of the description and email it to him, but then he, puts it all together. So the videos for Friday and Sunday, I will probably be uploading and doing like 100% myself, which I'm a little bit stressed about because I don't really have I had an idea for Sunday's video, and this is why so bad. I think it was almost like a fever dream. I remember I was like, cool. Like, I think it was one of those things where I was thinking about it right before I went to sleep, but I didn't write it down, and I have it's been all day now, and I cannot remember what my idea was for Sunday's video that I was like, oh, that's golden. I've got it like in the bag. I have no idea what it was now. And I was like going through my phone. I was going through all my footage on my computer, and I'm like, what the heck? Did I dream it? I have no idea, and I can't remember. So fever dream video for Sunday, apparently, because I do have something that I'm going to do. I'm actually probably going to make a cooking video. I haven't done a cooking video in a minute. So I think I'm actually going to do a cooking video for Sunday because I'm going to cook on Friday. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll just make a cooking video, kind of quick and dirty one. But I might just do that. So, and then that'll be kind of easy to upload, but then I got to type the recipe out. So it's a catch-22. It's catch-22. It's a catch-22. But it's all good. It's all good. Mama V from Possum Run Homestead is in the house. She says, hello everyone, y'all. I'm on my phone. Hard to tag. I feel that, man. I wish they'd make that easier. I don't know why it's such a struggle bus to be able to tag on our phones, but they need to fix that. I think so. Wait, what? You mean that Mike messes up your house, Sid? Because he always blames you. I know, right? That's true, Paul. Well, like today, I'll give you a perfect example. I can complain about him because he's not here. So I scrubbed out the refrigerator today, and like cleaned it, took the drawers out, cleaned it, right? One of my biggest pet peeves, and I tell him this all the time, the last time I cleaned out the fridge, I was like, please, if you're going to put something in the refrigerator, put a lid on it. Mike is famous for his science experiments. He will be making something or working something in the kitchen, and then he'll put it on the top shelf of the fridge in the back where I can't see, right? Unless I'm like cleaning out the fridge and pulling everything out. So I'll find something like way later that's like half frozen and like no longer liquid, and like I don't know, that's like up in the back corner, and I'm like, bro, what is this? Or it'll have dripped somewhere, like somebody hits it and it sloshes, and then my refrigerator is dirty again. So that's been my thing, is every time I'm like, can we please put a lid on things? Like, I don't care if you want to put a science experiment in the fridge, I'll throw it out in 3 weeks, that's fine. But put a lid on it so it's not permeating everywhere. That's my biggest struggle bus with him. So I mean, that's one of my big, like, I know the dishes won't be on the counter, like, because Frankie and I put them in the sink or we put them in the dishwasher. Like, Michael just leave them randomly on in the, you know, bless him, but he left. He dipped. So we get to talk schmack. It's okay. I'm like, my girlfriend and I were actually just talking about that the other day, about like, why can't, like, if they see that the dishwasher is like dirty, just put it in the dishwasher. If they see that the dishwasher is clean and full, empty the dishwasher. But that, in all fairness, that is one of Frankie's chores, is to empty the dishwasher, which the dishwasher's been sitting there clean and full for 2 days because Frankie hasn't had a chance to do it. She hasn't hardly been home. But yeah. So it'll be nice. I do enjoy. In fact, I cleaned everything yesterday. So now I'm just kind of doing my maintenance stuff the rest of the week, so that because Thursday I got to bake a big sheet cake to take to church for Friday. They're doing a like a big luncheon for the football kids from the high school. So before it's like their last game of the season. I heard they had like a special name for it. I don't remember what it was, but anyway, I was like, I'll make a sheet cake. So anyway, I'm making a big old sheet cake, and then I'm gonna help get everything ready for the kids. But then I'm gonna dip, and then I'll come home, and I think I might make. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do like a sloppy Joe situation, or if I'm gonna make like my chili. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet which thing I'm gonna make for you guys, that I think will be Sunday's video, or at least it'll be part of Sunday's video, I should say. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, men make the house messy. They do. And so do kids, to be fair. But Frankie's not as bad as some kids, I would say. Live in the South. I know he got his shirt this week. He posted it on TikTok. I know for a fact he got his. We are growing mushrooms when we do that. That's right, Lone Cowboy Adventure. Science experiments. Let me tell you, Mike has grown some. We've talked about those before, about the potatoes he put next to the dishwasher in this small, skinny cupboard, and then forgot about. And then one day I came home, and this was when we lived in was that right after we were married, and we lived in the apartment, the downstairs apartment. And there was like flies in the house, in the apartment, and I was like, what's going on? And I'm like looking to kind of see where they're coming from, and I open this, and there's just maggots and flies, and I was like, what in the bleep? So try having 3 men, it's challenging. Oh, I could not do it, bless you, Anne, because I could not. Nope, I can barely handle one. I always tease him, I'm like, you're like Pigpen. He's just like this whirling derby of like just a trail of dust and mess behind him, and I just am constantly going behind him, cleaning it up. So it'd be nice to have a couple days. I'm like, you want to stay an extra day at the cabin? Knock yourself out. My house would be pristine. I'm just telling you. Let's see some California tamales, see if they look as good as Texas. I have never made a tamale, and for somebody from Southern California, I've eaten my fair share of tamales, but I've never made them. I can, I have made Mexican food before, of course, but never tamales. But yeah, and I don't know what the difference between a Texas tamale and a regular like Mexican tamale would be. I mean, I guess unless it's like the Tex-Mex twist on it with that weird red sauce that you guys like in your Tex-Mex, and then the white cheese on everything. I don't know. The queso blanco, which is like not really like as popular in regular Mexican food. God the Son, Jesus Christ saves. Hi from Maui, he says. Good message. That's true. I'm not a big Tex-Mex fan. Like, especially, I mean, I've had some, I don't know if I've really actually technically had anything that's like really Tex-Mex yet. The Mexican restaurant that we have here, is mostly pretty authentic from like what I'm used to in Southern California. They have a few things that they add to certain things that I'm like, that's a little Tex-Mexy, but it's not like full-fledged in your face Tex-Mexy. So like it passes to me. If they aren't messing stuff up, they're asking where something is that's been in the same place for 10 years. Ain't that the truth, Auntie Anne? 100%. It'll be right in front. Babe, I can't find, where did I put my this? And I'm like, I go right to it. And I'm like, it's right here. Like I'm just, it's like we're these divining rods of wherever they left their crap last, we find it. That's just, it's their gift. A guy in South Carolina made a pepper hotter than the Carolina Reaper, hottest in the pepper world. Huh, says David Glunt. That's interesting. My earring just yeeted itself out of my ear, by the way. That's what that was. I don't think so. You ladies move our stuff so we can't find it. That's not true. Mike will tell you. He is the worst for putting things back where they belong. And he will set things down absentmindedly in weird places. One time we found, I forget what it was that he set down that we couldn't find, but it was something he like needed. Like a pair of glasses or something. I don't know. It was like whatever. And he had put it, this is at the old house, he had put it in the cabinet with the pool chemicals because he set it down for a second to grab something and closed it and walked away and then had no recollection, like instantly, of any of that and just totally couldn't find it. But that's the kind of stuff that he does. Like he puts things in really strange places sometimes. And I'll have to say to him, like, we have to retrace your steps, like literally. And then we have to look at like you practically have to look everywhere, high and low, literally, because he will have just set something down somewhere odd and then we have to find it. So it's kind of tricky, but we make it work. We make it work. He'd be putting them thongs you had in that bag in the fridge, right? That'll be a science experiment. Woo! You're by my. He's Dano Piccola says he's by himself and he still tears the place apart when it's right in front of him. Yeah, that's a guy thing. That's a guy thing. My mom always used to say, like when my dad couldn't find something and she would go over and find it, she would always say, "You just needed a uterus." And so I say that to them a lot too. Like when I find something, how'd you find that? Where was it? And I go, you just needed a uterus to find it. So it's like a magic divining rod. It can find things that are missing. So it's a gift. I will try to get some pics of our tamales down in deep South Texas. We don't put red sauce on anything down here. Well, I don't know. But Texas isn't like the deep South. So Texas is a little more like most people will consider Texas more like out west. So I don't know. I don't know what you all put on your tamales that would be different than like a regular Mexican tamale. I have no idea. And that didn't clear it up for me. Texas George, I don't know. But I knew I grew up like an hour from Mexico. So, I had some legit authentic Mexican food growing up and some legit homemade tamales from like, not my home, but like little abuelas. So. David Glenn says he does that all the time. He's using a tool, he sits it down, and then in a couple minutes later, he can't find it. Yeah, that's like that same thing. It's about time to see that meme circling again about if you wrap the present, how many times do you lose the scissors because you open the paper and you put the scissors like on the ground, and then you're looking everywhere for the tape and you find the tape, but now you can't find the scissors, and then it's back and forth, So I'm telling you. You're down at the bottom of Texas. Mexico's only 30 miles from you. Oh, yeah. So you're having some real legit tamales then. None of that Tex-Mex stuff. You're having like real tamales. Yeah. Sid, did you live in San Diego and born there? Yes, Butler Family Farm. I was born in San Diego. And I lived there my entire life until we moved here. I lived in different cities and towns over the course of my adult life, but it's time for me to go. I know it. SLR is going live, guys. So go over to Simple Life Reclaimed right now and show them some love. Tell them that 3 Mississippi says, what's up? and send them a little love raid. And check out MT Homestead after them. And you got Brian at Vineyard Farmhouse after that. So we will see you guys next time. I love you. As always, stay blessed and safety's off. Bye, guys.